Greetings, YouTube subscribers, family, friends, and fellow homesteaders and off-gridders. We're getting closer. Brief update on the chicken coop. The rafters are up. All but 2 purlins are up. 2 more purlins, and I'll be able to put the metal roofing on. And I think I'm going to have to insulate it. Gets pretty windy, and in the summertime, of course, the chickens are going to have some shade. It's usually not real hot here, but a couple times a year it pushes up against 100, sometimes a little more. Usually it's more like today in the summer, 82, 83 degrees. But I think I better insulate at least the rafters, because that sheet metal roof gets pretty hot. So got some end walls to build and some bats to nail on the siding, keep the wind from blowing through it. I think the biggest part of the project really is going to be putting in the fencing around the run and putting overhead bird netting or chicken wire or something so that the hawks and the eagles and owls can't get to the chickens. And then of course I've got a plan for the bears, and either it'll work or it'll just make them mad and they'll knock the whole thing flat. See how that goes. Anyway, it's a beautiful day today. Yeah, there's a hawk right there. I don't know if you can see it in the screen. There. Definitely have to have something overhead for the chickens. So we're running the swamp cooler today. Keep it nice upstairs in the house that way tonight. Blow all that hot air out. Solar system's handling it just fine. And the batteries are 99 or 100%. Swamp cooler running, refrigeration's running, and that extra 400 watts was just exactly what we needed to run that swamp cooler, which was only a couple days a year, but in the wintertime we'll be glad we had this extra power. Still drying some onions, getting those ready to store. Let me take you inside. There's the magic number. Batteries are at 100%. The controller is in absorb mode, and right now it's only needing 19.1 amps to finish off the charge on the batteries and bring them to float, and of course manage the house at the same time. So it's 6 amps going into the batteries, and the rest is being used by the refrigerator, the freezer, and the swamp cooler. Since nobody else is home, there's nothing else running. And just having the smoke blow out for a couple of days really makes a huge difference in solar production, and also in the garden. It's like all the tomatoes, everything's just on hold when it's really smoky, and you wouldn't think smoke would make that much of a difference, but it does. One year we couldn't even finish a tomato. So right now I can breathe and I can see the hill in the background, and that's a good thing. So hope all is going well for you, my friends. May the Lord bless you richly.